can't stay. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My name is Farida, also known as Curly Proverbs, and in today's video I'm actually going to be looking at Chebe. It is a highly requested requested topic for me to talk about, and I do like to look into all things hair growth related and hair health related on this channel. FYI, just in case you've not been here before, if there's something that you're interested in, please do hit that subscribe button and leave me with a thumbs up. I do like to look at natural ways to enhance our beauty. So this Chebe is well known for being used by the women of Chad. There's a group of ladies in Chad who have been able to grow their hair down to their thighs despite it being so arid, so dry, and despite it being an environment where it's really difficult to actually retain moisture. They've been able to do so, and they basically attribute it down to this herb. So I'm going to be talking about 5 main ways that you can actually use Chebe in your routine that might make it more accessible for you, because you'll see when I talk about how they use it traditionally as to why it might not be for you the traditional way that you can use it, but I'm going to give you some alternative ways that you can actually incorporate it into your routine. Lego. So first I'm going to talk about the traditional way that you can actually use Chebe. So the way that they do it is they layer on the herbs, and then they have a sort of grease or tallow or butter that they will layer on with the herbs and the grease, then the herbs, until the hair is completely saturated, and then they will braid it up and then repeat this process every 5 days. Take the braids back down and comb out the braids. And the main thing is actually to strengthen the hair and help the hair to actually hold on to moisture, because what they do is they will wet the hair. They will wet the hair braid continually in order to retain the moisture in the environment that they live in, and it has worked wonders. However, for me, putting herbs into a butter or a conditioner and then twisting my hair with these herbs in doesn't really appeal to me. Like the fact that when it starts to dry, I can actually start seeing herbs like literally dropping onto like a bit of paper that I might be working on, or dropping onto my clothing, doesn't really appeal to me. So let's look at some methods as alternatives. Although if I'm honest, just because I'm curious like that, I might actually give it a try and see what it's like to actually rock it for five days. One method which is tried and tested is actually to infuse the oil. Now, one of the benefits of this is that you can use any of your favorite oils that work really well with your hair, and you can infuse all of the great benefits into that oil whilst applying it to your hair. Now, personally, I don't feel that Chebe actually stimulates growth. It's not actually put onto the scalp of the women in Chad. I believe it fortifies the hair and helps you to retain moisture and therefore to retain length. Now, if I'm honest with you, I feel like there are a lot of different herbs that you could do the same sort of principle with and you would get great benefits. Plants have got many benefits to them, and I feel like the main thing is finding what works for your hair and actually being consistent. That is the main thing. So in any case, you can actually infuse an oil, and once you've infused the oil, the benefits of the Chebe go into the oil, and then you're basically combining it with the benefits that you naturally find in your favorite oil. So for this, I actually used castor oil and olive oil because I don't think that you can actually beat those. Like personally, that works the best for my hair. It leaves my hair super soft, and castor oil really helps to retain moisture. And in fact, if I massage castor oil into my scalp, I have time and time again been able to increase my rate of growth and increase the thickness of my growth. It's also fantastic if you apply it to your eyelashes and your brows if you have really sparse brows. So I absolutely love castor oil, and combining it with the olive oil is just absolutely bomb for the hair. So the downside is, of course, it's not going to release as intense of a benefit as if you were using the direct mask. So just so that you know, for this video I'm actually using 2 different formulas of Chebe. So here is the original mix and here is the Bell Bar Organic mix. I'm just going to go through some of the properties. So the original mix, the Chebe, obviously it moisturizes, conditions and it strengthens the hair. Clove conditions and strengthens, and the Mahala Cherry strengthens the hair as well. I have to say that on its own, I haven't been that impressed with Chebe. I do prefer it combined, and that is the honest truth. And what Bell Bar have done is they've actually combined it with a lot of Ayurvedic herbs, which are my favourites. So cassia, you've got your fenugreek, you've got your amla, you've got ginseng, and then of course things like parsley, which balances out pH. The reviews of this have been amazing. And if you stick with the video till the end, there's actually going to be a discount code, or you can cheat and look in the description box, but there's a discount code coming for Bell Bar Organic, which doesn't ever really happen, only for the next 24 hours. The other thing that I like to do is I like to infuse my oil, and then once that oil is infused, mix it with some melted shea butter after I remove the powder. So you have to sift it through, remove the powder, mix it with some melted shea butter, whip it up, and you have got a Chebe butter that you can actually apply to your hair. I've done a full video on how to infuse an oil and use it in a butter, so be sure to check that out for more information. But yeah, just infusing an oil and then putting that with some butters. Again, you're getting the benefits of the Chebe plus the oil plus the butter, which is amazing if you live in extremely cold or extremely hot conditions. It's fantastic. So the next way that you can actually use Chebe is you can actually make yourself a tea. Again, it infuses the benefits into the tea, which you can use as a spray, which you can use as a rinse again. And the hot water, make sure that it's not boiling, make sure that it's hot to warm, and you leave it to infuse like overnight, and then all the benefits and the goodness will end up in the water, and then you can spray it throughout your hair. I just feel like that's so much more of a manageable process than putting a clay of mixtures in your hair and leaving it for however long. It's a lot more versatile as far as styling, etc, etc. Okay, so the last way, which is I think everyone would have thought of using it this way, is just to mix it into your deep conditioner. I would suggest adding it to water or aloe vera. You can throw in some banana, you can throw in an avocado, it's up to you, or you can just put in your favorite deep conditioner. Mind you, make sure it's a moisturizing deep conditioner, give it a good mix, and then apply throughout the strands of your hair and then rinse. If you think it would be interesting for me to wear it the traditional way for a week and then come back to you with my feedback and my thoughts, I'd be happy to do that once the Rice Water Challenge is over. If you guys haven't already joined the Rice Water Challenge, then you are very welcome to do so over in the Facebook. It doesn't matter, you know, if you're starting a week later, it's absolutely fine. Just post your before and after picture and we will stagger it for you guys for a week. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below, so you guys can join. Really, it's just a forum where people are sharing their tips and their techniques. Not to worry if you're not on Facebook, you can still send me an email submission. Exciting news. Over on Bell Bar Organic's website, literally for today and tomorrow only, literally tomorrow being the 24th is the last day of this, there is going to be buy one product, get 50% off the next product with the code BOGO, all caps. And can I just say, I'm so grateful to Bell Bar for providing this code, and you guys are the only people my followers are the only people who are actually going to be finding out about this code. No other influencers are using it. So you go bag you a deal if you want to. I'm not saying you have to, but if you've been curious for a while, I mean, the reviews are mad, then definitely check out the information in the link below and bag you some goodies. In any case, much love, much love. Thank you so much for watching to this point in the video, and I will see you in the next one. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe and hit that notification so that you never miss another video. Much love, and see you in the next one.